she saw the clumps of hair in my hand, the slowly uncrumpling wads of stuffing the sink drain, the nappy tufts clinging to the slick white wall of the tub. In disbelief, she dragged her claw across my scalp, then stared at the thick tendrils that easily came away with her hand. "Girl, what did you do?" she demanded, deciding that the loss of my hair was punishment for some closeted purple sin. So then began the question. "Did you let anybody touch you? You've been going to school every day. Have you been stopping off at that place where they sell candy? Girl, you've been stealing stuff from Woolworths, slipping money out of my purse. Did you ever say something wrong to God? Did you call God out his name? You've been cursing." I was 8. Nothing purple could find thread in me. All I knew was that the week before, my mother had stated casually while she chopped onions or tuned into Petticoat Junction or shaved the corn on her toe with a razor, "Oh, your daddy ain't gonna be living here no more." And my halo shredded and my whole slice of sky started to hurt. There was a amusement park in the center of Chicago. You'd be driving along the city and all of a sudden, it'd open up. There would be a ride called the parachute. Two little cars would go up into the top, parachutes would come up and they would fall down, so that's the best thing you can see. And my father used to take me. It's really funny because I'm still an only child, so my father would take me there and he would find a family with an odd number of kids, and then he would just say, "Hi, here. I'll be over here in poker parlor, bring her back when you're ready to go home." So I should be dead like 3 times over. But it always worked. So my dad would only take me so far in this amusement park, and then there was the rest of the midway that was really exciting. People were laughing, there was music, and he would never take me any farther. And so when I started to do the book, and I knew I wanted a Riverview, which was the name of the park, I wanted a Riverview poem, I was like, okay, let me find out what was going on down there. And I still couldn't figure it out. I asked my mom, and she said, "Oh, that's where the dunking tanks were. You know, the dunking tank where you throw the ball, you hit the ball, and where the person's sitting up, and you hit the target, they fall into the water." And I said, I could have dealt with that, no problem. And then I found out really what was going on. So this is called "Laugh Your Troubles Away," which is the motto of Riverview Park. 1. Every city had one, a palace with a fried tint to its air, a hurting huge screech of no underneath, everything plummeting or ascending, a monument to hazy flailing and sudden fun vomit. Swing the Riviera onto Belmont, and you see the pair of chutes rising to heaven on dual strings, headed for the pinpoint and release, then the slick whip and fall, the little public murder, a blaring grace so storybook gorgeous suddenly flood in the throat. Revelers board creaking fireball cars and slice the August, mistaking acid bubbling in their bellies for symptoms of glee, then stop to stuff quavering guts with plastic and syrup. Their quick sustenance has wasted all day on a river of grease. They hunger for white cakes curled stiff with sugar, sausages that pop a huge heap, pink candy of cotton chunking rock down their throats. The jagged stains of compromised fruit circle screaming mouths and paint shadow across the teeth, making them horrible. Bulbs flash. Wet Polaroids are lifted and waved like church fans to etch and clarify in the summer steam. The aged horses are dizzy and diseased. Chained to a tilting stake, they blur through the drag, deferring to their brutal, squirming burdens. Pot-bellied flies, nasty to the point of charm, nibble passages toward the horse's blue heart. Above it all, the freak show MC, his shout an odd mixture of pity and sex, dares us to witness sweaty sloth, tiny floating corpses, so much skin unlike ours, more legs than allowed, and a Negro who can separate himself from his eyes. While on the midway, your father will never win the shiny stuffed neon grinners, the bears, dolphins, curly-Q serpents, Kewpie dolls, and counterfeit Mickey mice that leer from shells. He hurls balls at weighted milk cans, blasts at a measured parade of bobbing ducks, guns water into a pinpoint, guesses a woman's weight. Finally, he just buys something soft and ugly, a token you will clutch and sing to until, too blackly loved, it melts. At dusk, he steers you away from the midway's squalling edge, where everything seems to be happening, where the hooting and laughter have a raw, unmeasured throat. You pout, he pulls. You pout, he pulls. And not for the first time, you wonder what he hides. 2. I am their pickaninny, dressed in a repeating river. All of me is drooped and sustained. My drenched dungarees are gravity on me. I have learned to smile at the several versions of my name. My face is complete in its teeth. Oh, woe is me, I say, while the white boys wind up. And damn if they don't always smash that huge thing dead in the center. I rise laughing from my clockwork baptism, the canned river funked with my own spit and piss, just to see another man clutching the ball, his eyes harder than the first one. Sometimes a man who looks just like me is in the crowd, his smile a link chain to mine. I spot one man using his body to block his little girl's view of me, so I make my voice louder. Oh, sweet Jesus, kind sir, no. Lord have mercy, sir, I believe I might drown. Please let me dry off in the sun a little bit. Mercy me, man, you sure does look strong, sir. Until the little girl twists hard away from her daddy and full unto me. I have just enough time for her to sound it out. Dunk. Dunk, right, Daddy? Dunk? Okay, dunk. A. Dunk A. All right. Dunk A. Nig. And then I salute, and I hold her father's eyes as I fall.